Welcome back, everybody. Back with a video. We have an end of month leak. It is from the same person that leaked all the other banners that I talked about in the other video, predicting the mid-month was going to be Toshiro and Gin. But this time, it's a riddle. So now, we're going to have to figure this out. What can this possibly be? So let's get right into it, right? So let's read this riddle together, right? Alright, let's get right into it. Boom. Well, there isn't any love. Alright, so basically read it. Do you feel the love in the air? It's almost that time of the year. Are you ready to show how far you're willing to go for the one of your dreams? Well, there isn't any love. Next, now get off your ass, throw that umbrella away, because this war isn't over yet. So that right there already screams it's going to be 1,000 your blood war, right? 3 invaders for you to take down. 1 you probably came across before. The other 2 definitely not. These rats have no loyalty for each other. Take advantage of it. Maybe you can inflict some third-degree burns and frostbite while you are at it. Now, this riddle is very, very, very vague. Whenever I was reading this, I was talking to Aaron about it. Whenever we were reading this, sorry for Aaron, because people know you read this before. Reading it right off the bat, it does scream 1,000 year blood war, right? We said throw the umbrella, because the war isn't over yet. That right there really strongly screams it's going to be 1,000 year blood war. The umbrella part, it's really offsetting. I don't know. Basically, what this guy said, is this some sort of riddle? Am I just dumb? That's basically how I feel right now, because I'm not too sure at all. That umbrella part is really throwing me away. I'm going to assume he's trying to make a riddle out of it for us to try to figure it out, right? 3 invaders. So it's going to be a 3-character banner. 1 you came across, and 2 you definitely not. These rats have no loyalty for each other, which screams Quincy to me, because they don't really have any loyalties. Well, some do, but it's more towards... the Bambis don't really have loyalty either. When you try to look at the Pacific group, the Quincy's don't really have loyalty. At least to me, I don't think they have loyalty just from what we've seen, right? But then when you look at that, maybe you can inflict some third-degree burns and frostbite. No one does that. No one has ever gotten hit by that. No one has done that. The only one I can think of is Senju, because of her Bankai, doing that to said Quincy's, such as Gerard, Pernida, and Lilibaro. That's the only 3 that would come to my mind when it says maybe you can inflict some third-degree burns and frostbite. It would make perfect sense in my opinion for that. I do think it could be them. Maybe it is, everyone did mention this. It could be Senjumaru's POV. Well, basically their POV inside Senjumaru's Bankai pretty much, right? Because basically that is literally what happened, right? So, what do y'all guys think? For me personally, I know it's going to be a 1,000 year blood war. I don't think it's going to be seasonal. If it's a seasonal 1,000 year blood war, I don't really care for seasonal 1,000 year blood wars. Again, I just never really cared for seasonals in general. That's just me. Maybe I see Candace. I change my mind later on. We'll see. But I can't think of anybody else. I'm not going to scroll down because there are some good recommendations here. But for me personally, I am going to go on a limb. I do feel like it is probably going to be one of the Bambis. Because this is probably one you came across before. And the other 2, definitely not. So, the only one I can think about, right, is that, I'm not too sure who it would be. I'm really not too sure who it would be. At first, I said Uryu, because are you ready to show how far you're willing to go for the one of your dreams? That right there kind of screams Uryu to me. For some odd reason, it just does, because obviously what he has to do and all that inside the anime if you haven't watched it yet. That right there does scream Uryu to me. But the rest, I'm not too sure. I do think it's 1,000 year blood war. Where there isn't any love, you could say it's Pepe as well. For me personally, though, one we came across before. Let me just say, I'm going to do some wild guess. Let me say Uryu. I'm going to say Pernida. And I'm going to say Gerard. We get base for Gerard. Now, it could be Pernida, Gerard, Lilibaro. Not too sure yet, because we got Lilibaro. We already got Lilibaro. We don't got the other 2, though, in the game. So who knows? That could possibly happen as well. Again, that's going to be my guess on that. Other than that, though, let me know down below what you guys think about it. Again, I'm not going to scroll down. But again, the riddle is kind of very, very vague. So let me know down below what you guys do think of it. Other than that, though, I will see you guys later on. Peace out.